Want to stay creative and actually get things done? These are 5 of my favorite go-to resources to help you do just that, and only 2 of them are tech. One of my favorite things about hosting a podcast, all about the creative process, is getting to talk to so many creators about their process, how they write, the tools they use, and how they share their ideas with the world. Let's be honest, we all love a good list of tools. We want to know how people get their best work done. It's kind of like a peek behind the curtain, a glimpse into how somebody actually makes things. And with all the new AI tools popping up everywhere, it's easy to get overwhelmed and feel like we have to sign up for everything. And then we're stuck with a bunch of subscriptions we don't even use. So it's up to us, each of us has to decide, what tools do I really need that are going to help me with my creative dreams, with the goals that I have in whether it's your business or your creative project that you're working on? Over the years, I've discovered lots of different tools, some that I still use, some that I don't. But today I wanted to share a few that are my go-to resources, things that keep me inspired, organized, and motivated to keep creating. And spoiler alert, only 2 of them are software. Number 1, journals. This won't surprise anyone who knows me. I have journals everywhere. I think writing is such an incredible way for us to learn more about our thoughts, the ideas that we have, to flesh out the ideas, to really figure out directions that we want to go creatively. And so journaling is a great way to do that. It's a great way to get all those thoughts out of our head onto the page. And lately, I've been loving these little journals that are small enough to throw in your purse or in your back pocket. And I love this because maybe you read a great book and you find a quote that you really love and you can jot it down, or a line from a poem, or an idea that you had while you're on your walk or talking to a friend, just something that you can jot down. And I know you might be thinking, oh, I do that on my notes app. And that's amazing if that works for you. I actually do a lot on my notes app as well. But there's just something about writing down our ideas, putting pen to paper, that I still find valuable. Number 2, books. Don't underestimate the power of how books can transform our minds, even in just a couple minutes. When I feel stuck creatively, I reach for a book. I surround myself with all kinds of books, quote books and poetry books, nonfiction books, fiction books, autobiographies, biographies, stories, anything I can get my hands on, because you never know what one line, one paragraph, one phrase, one idea can do to help shift your thinking, to help you move past something that you're stuck on, to help you think differently about a challenge in your life, to help push you forward in your creative project, to inspire you, to empower you, to go after your dream in some way that you never thought possible. Books change our lives and they help us grow. All right, let's get into some tech. Number 3, Descript. This platform has changed the way I edit my podcast and videos. It is so easy. This platform is so easy, and it has saved me so much time. You can upload a video and edit it using the transcript, which is amazing because you don't have to watch the entire video. You can just read the transcript and then spot what needs to be removed. It can also identify and remove all of those filler words that so many people use, It also helps clean up the audio. You can use it to help write your YouTube descriptions or show notes. And you can create short clips from each of your long form videos. It has been a game changer when it comes to content creation. It has made so much of the editing process easier. Okay, number 4, Riverside. This is my go-to platform for recording interviews. I've tried others, but I keep coming back to this platform. It's really easy to use. I find that it's easy for my guests to get on and for them to use. The quality is really great. And what I love about it is you can also edit the video kind of similar to Descript. You can use the transcript and see what needs to be cut. It also does help with some of the audio, the sound quality. They also have a lot of editing and branding features that will save you a lot of time. All right, the next one is not tech. It's not a tool. Number 5, creative friends. If you are a creator, you need creative friends. We need people in our lives that are not only cheering us on and supporting us, but they know the struggle. They understand what it takes to create. They understand what it takes to pour their passion and energy into a project. I can't tell you how often I reach out to my friends to brainstorm, to talk through an idea, to grab a coffee and just dream about the things that we want to create and the things that we're seeing, just having interesting conversations. One of my absolute favorite things to do is meet a friend downtown and go for a walk and talk. Just talk through our ideas. And why this is so important is because sometimes we can get stuck in our own little world and we aren't necessarily seeing some of the things that a third party person would see. For example, I have a friend of mine and she was struggling to figure out what videos she wanted to create. She said, I don't really know. I feel like I've run out of ideas. And I looked at her, I said, you wrote an entire book. She wrote this entire book and she hadn't yet taken the ideas from the book and created videos about them. So here she is struggling to figure out, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to share? Meanwhile, she has this entire book of ideas that she spent a lot of time figuring out how she was going to deliver these ideas in a way that would really resonate with people. Those are all really wonderful videos. So one of the best things we can do if we feel stuck creatively is to reach out to a creative friend, someone that's going to ask you the right questions to help you see the next direction that they could go, to help them uncover some of the ideas that they might be missing in their own creative brilliance. These are just a few of my favorite resources that help me stay creative and productive. If you're interested in trying Riverside or Descript for your videos or podcasts, you can find the links in the description. Okay, what about you? What are some of your favorite tools to help you stay creative and productive? Share them in the comments. I hope this episode helps you with whatever creative dreams you are working on that you're most excited about right now. Until next time, go create something.